Wow, have I been playing for that long? One more run, and then I'll play something else. Everyone loves the Force Select song though. Are you still shmupping, Duck? Have you stopped playing Maho now? Are you still going at it? It's always good to see other people playing shmups, like outside of the standard shmups community. You know, always try and encourage it. Oh, you're kind of done with it. That's fair enough. I mean, you have been playing it for a fair bit, so hopefully you'll pick up another shmup and smash that one as well. Because very impressed with the speed at which you got the first loop clear. Okay, fair enough. That was cool. It's always nice to play other stuff anyway. I mean, I should probably go back to finishing Resident Evil 2 Remake, Claire's B scenario. I've just been really freaking busy this month. I've had no time to play, and when I have had time to play, I just haven't had the energy to play, so... Alert. Yeah, it's one of the nicest things about this game, I think. Just like cutting out of the warp engine. It has got lots of style. It's just a shame that the pacing is a little bit off, but otherwise I think this game is a very worthy entry to R-Type, the series.
Welcome to Violent City.
Oh, thanks for the host, Squirrel. That's kind of fucked everything up. Alright. I actually prefer 1 and 2 to 3. And I like Delta equally to 1 and 2. Final, not as much, but I still like the game, even if it's got a shitload of flaws. And Tactics is like easily one of my all-time favorite games, but it's not a shmup, so can't really class it as part of the shmups canon, so to speak, even though it is actually canon in terms of story. I fucking love Tactics. I think it's brilliant. It's one of the best examples of taking an established genre and actually, not established series, and adapting it to a different genre. And actually, I think it plays very well. It's sort of like a strat shmup. You should, Duckfist. I think you might like it. It's brilliant. There is a little bit of grinding in it, but it's the same with a lot of tactics, strategy RPGs rather. I just love it. I think there's a lot of character in it, and it definitely does fit the series. I just like how they've taken like R-Type, the very traditional stuff that you would expect in it, like Force devices and the Bido and stuff, and actually made it a strategy RPG instead. I actually have to finish it off, the first one, and then start on Tactics 2, Bitter Chocolate, because that got translated recently and I need to check that out to see what it's how it fits into the actual series. It's just too much to play on nowadays, I might play Delta actually later. Can't not go a couple of months without playing Delta. No, there isn't actually. There's unlimited extends. You can actually stock a lot, and there's no limit to the amount that you carry. And you get quite a lot of them as well, as you can see, as you can tell rather. The thing is though, you get a lot of points for very specific checkpoints, so if you're playing for score, there is some checkpoint milking involved. Mode 7! I mean, I want to play Delta, but I also want to play the first one because I fucking love the first one. I think R-Type 1 is, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, it has a lot of memory for me because it was one of the first arcade games I actually played all the way through. And I played a lot as a child because I had an arcade quite near me which had a shitload of games in it, like fucking 60 odd cabs, tons of pinball. I love that arcade, but unfortunately arcades over here died off like towards the late 90s, so I haven't seen anything since. Which is sort of why I travel a lot, because I like to not only travel to different countries and see, you know, see the sights and engage in the culture, but at least with places like Japan and, you know, China, there's some arcade culture still alive over there, so it's worth traveling to see what it's like, and also see some of the arcades. And I'm actually kind of planning on doing some arcade visit streams when I'm in Tokyo in June, so should post a little bit about that very soon. I just need to get some addresses for some of the more popular arcades over there and check some out. Plus, one of my friends just reminded me that there's actually an unlimited data SIM card that you can buy while you're over there as a traveler. So I'm gonna check that out as well. Yeah, I've heard that AGDQ or GDQ in general has a lot of arcade cabs, because one of the guys who I usually hang out with, Aquas, he's been over there for quite a lot of speed runs, doing a lot of demonstrations over there, and he's taken pictures of the cab setups, and it's actually pretty sweet what you guys have got going over there. I'm actually somewhat jealous. Yeah, and you guys in the States are very lucky to have the likes of Round 1 and Galloping Ghost, whereas we don't have fuck all over here. I think the last major arcade, and I'm not even going to call it like a seriously major arcade, is the Las Vegas in London, because that's quite a small arcade. It doesn't have shmups or anything like that, and it's pretty much centered around rhythm games, which to me isn't a problem anyway, because I like rhythm games. I like to play Beatmania and Sound Vortex every so often, but yeah, in terms of actual shmups and stuff, good luck with that. Shit. Actually, want that red. Okay, cool. It's, I don't know about hit or miss. I've heard people have said that it's been pretty good at GDQ, but you know, as someone who hasn't actually been to one before, I can't say for certain if the quality is any good. It's only you guys who actually visit it quite frequently that would be more in the know about it. Really, Oshawa? That's bizarre. Yeah, well, that's a shame, really. I mean, I did see some photos of like AGDQ 2016, AGDQ 2017, SGDQs, and the selection you guys have had over there has been pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, well, if you're close to a galloping ghost, then yes, you are going to be a little bit spoiled with the selection. Okay. The stage isn't bad, it's just kind of slow-paced, that's all. You see how slow the fricking sperm moves in this stage compared to in the loop. You can do a lot of damage very quickly as well. And the problem is you can't actually hit the boss without hyper or double charge. There we go. Yeah, the actual idea behind the stage is good. I mean, like I mentioned before, IRAM have always been very good with stage themes. I mean, some of them are kind of generic like this one, but they're still very well designed to fit around the actual game system itself. Yeah, the splash laser on the Cyclone Force does have piercing, but I don't usually use the Cyclone Force because I think, for me, the Shadow Force is more powerful, especially with the blue shot being the strongest weapon in the game. Yeah, the difficulty jump after stage 2 is pretty high. There's a lot of memorization involved in this. I mean, I have been playing... Well, I'm not going to say I have been playing this for years because... This is like the first time I've picked it up for like a couple of years, but... In terms of when I actually started playing this, I played this on release like years and years ago. Because I was living in London at the time when I actually found this game. I was like, really? There's an R-Type on Super Nintendo? So I fucking bought it, and yep, there you go. Got lucky there as well, because when I was in London, there was a pretty good import shop which had quite a lot of good games for like the SNES and the PS1 and the Saturn back in the day. And that was when I bought a PS1 with Parodius Dar Deluxe Pack, and not long after that, Resident Evil came out. That was good times down there. Fucking love that place. That's evil, Duckfist. Good God. To be fair though, some shmups are very difficult for people who aren't regular players of the genre. Especially memorization heavy ones like this, or super checkpoint recovery shmups like the Gradius series, for example. They can be brutal to newcomers. I don't have time to full charge here actually. Woo! I want that. Yeah. Actually, aiming the shadow bits is the trickiest thing with this force device if you want to actually utilize it to its maximum potential. You're a big fan of the Cyclone, are you, Duck? I like the Cyclone actually. I have cleared it with the Cyclone before, but I definitely prefer the Shadow because it's, as I've mentioned before, it has the strongest blue laser in the game, and it's just better all round as a force. Shit. Okay. This was actually bad. Okay, good. Thing. Teabag. Foundry stage. Same strats as usual. Use double charge to clear out these small turrets here, and then you can actually go through reasonably safely. Otherwise you'll be shot at from behind a lot. And trigger this gate as early as possible so you've got some space here. Switch to hyper. I think there's an enforced second speed up coming if you're taking the standard route through this. Well, you can actually use the just the standard beam to clear this. I prefer to use the hyper. The spray shot. Oh, yep. You also want to watch out that they don't actually shoot at any point, because I think rank is actually up a little bit here. There is some survival rank in this, so you do have to watch out for that. for it. Get the enforced speed up. Yeah, these things don't shoot with that much frequency at this point, so you're okay here. Plus, if you've got bits, you can actually deal with them without having to charge beam them. I'm gonna double charge all of those, get under, switch to hyper here. I'm gonna put this on the front to use the extra damage from the force device as well. Whoa! Yep. And stuff like that happens. Recovery time. Get on the back. Thank you. Good. Ding. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Hyper. Oh, good yellow, shit. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Check for the power carrier behind me. I do want blue though. Should be safe about here, I think. Second bit device. Oh! Fuck, I forgot about that. Shit. Why am I forgetting about doing that? Fucking route is a... I always keep forgetting about stuff like that. Okay. Well, I guess I can actually show off the recovery route then. Wait for it. Wait for it. Recovery usually takes the yellow first. Speed it down a little bit. Take that second speed up. Oh, fuck. Okay. That second or third speed up, I can't remember. Shit. Might be the third one. That's fine. Okay. Hyper beam. take the reverse laser actually here. It just means I have to survive a little bit longer. You can only fire once in a direction, so as long as you're careful to avoid stuff here. There we go, nice. I'm not going to get a bit device here though, I don't think. I should get one in stage 6 though, but by then it's a little bit late for it. Reverse shot should be good for this though, reverse laser. And surprisingly, I don't have missiles yet. Woo! Oh god. Oh. Kind of have to use walls and stuff as bounce points for the force device. Dropping back. Destroy everything for points, because this stage actually has a lot of enemies and it's worth a lot of points, but survival is generally a little bit trickier when you're doing that, because you sort of need to use very specific weapons for this. If you're using the Cyclone, then the stage is kind of trivial, but Round and Shadow tend to have a little bit more trouble in this if you're not using the power weapons. Where is it? Okay, good. Sometimes that one can be a little bit more aggressive than usual. I fucking love the music in this stage. All right. Auto Cell isn't too difficult if you know when and how to fight it. You get the... Nope, that didn't work. I was going to say, you want to get the force device lodged into it like that. There we go. You can normally just sit here and let the force device kill it, but I think it times out after a while. You kind of want to do some damage to it with the double charge or the hyper. Watch out for sprite limitation as well. Sprite flicker can actually hide bullets sometimes. Bosses from R-Type 2. Thankfully, unlike the R-Type 2 version, there's no scenery to worry about. You can actually milk points off this particular boss form as well, if I remember correctly. Ah, no, you can't. It's not like the actual R-Type 1 boss. Circle droid. There we go. Alright, let's try not to screw the stage up like before. I think I lost about 7 lives or something on the previous run. I'm going to try and destroy these things though, because they're actually worth a lot of points. Shit. Yeah, you can't actually block those larger orbs with your force, so you actually have to watch out for that. Oh wait, right, okay, nice. When you're actually fully powered up, these things move further and a little bit quicker as well. You destroy the snake as quickly as possible, it doesn't have a chance to release the orbs at you. Right, okay. Send the force to the back here. Good. Shit, okay. Antoine, what's up?
Welcome to Violent
Thank you
City.
for the host as well. How you doing? Yeah, this should be okay. Yeah, no, you're not very well. Alright, get well soon. Yeah, I think everyone's been feeling a little bit sick this month. I know we've had a few people off sick at work, like flu and other things like that. It's been pretty bad. And I've been off for a couple of days as well, earlier this month. If you sit in here, it's alright. You don't have to follow the portal. What's funny is I'm probably going to score less points at this on this one because I'm not checkpoint farming the last boss. Okay. You don't have to get in there. You do have to get in there now though. Think of him? Hyper beam this bit. Ew. Should cool down by the time I get to the boss. I think I need another speed up though, because I'm a little bit slow at the moment. Do I? Yes, I'll take another one. No, actually I'm 3 speed ups now. That's fine. I don't mind having 3. At least makes dealing with the hands a little bit more, well, a little less annoying. And I want to try and send those orbs off the screen as soon as possible. Otherwise they'll just curve around and really get in the way. One's coming back, I think. That's right. See, I'm actually 200,000 points behind what I normally would have here because I haven't been checkpoint farming. Whoop! Yep. Okay, it's closing in now. Good. Well, how many people didn't know that you actually have to fire the force into its mouth in order to kill it? Thank you for the GGs. Still got another loop to go though. This is where the fun begins. I mean, if I can get to 2-5, then that's pretty much my entire session done and dusted. It's fucking slow bullets everywhere. Come here. Yeah, you kind of need the quick recall ship as well, force for this as well, because if you don't have your force at this point, it's like kind of scary. Just kill these two as quickly as possible, but then you can force tickle the third one for points. Whoa! Look out! Whoa! Look out! Fuck. I didn't want the second one, but I'll freaking have to deal with it now. It's going to take the second one in like stage 4. Oh, you got multi dimensions. Yeah, it's not bad. I prefer playing it in 2D than 3D though. Come on, point that thing in the right place. Maybe I'm just a purist. I prefer the 2D to 3D. Yeah, Delta is brilliant though. In terms of 3D, I think Delta is probably the best one. It has a lot of memorable stages and the stage layouts are generally very, very good. And geared towards actually forcing you to learn how to use your ship properly. Yeah, I think out of all of the PS1 library, Delta's held its age very well. Same with Einhander as well. Raystorm, Ray Crisis, those two games have also aged very well. But when you look at the rest of the library, it's all pretty jank. Some games have really not stood the test of time in terms of visual design and engine design. But there's a lot of really good games there. Thunder Force 5, I'm not really too keen on for the PS1 version because the Saturn version is far better. G Darius is good, yeah, I love that one. Yeah. I think the Saturn version of Thunder Force 5 looks a hell of a lot better. What else is there that's actually good? And there's quite a lot of really nice games out there. I mean, Omega Boost, for example, a really good game. Silent Bomber, another one, really good. Choniki. Harmful Park is nice, but it's a very 2D style shmup. Well, it is a 2D style shmup. So the graphics generally age a lot better than the 3D stuff. Yes. Keep the reverse actually, I don't want the... Sure, these things can actually kill you if they shoot you through the force device though, but yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. Okay. This will probably be a much lower scoring run, unless I get checkpointed in some place that actually has a shitload of enemies, like perhaps 2-5, but that's going to be highly unlikely if I can't actually get there. We want to keep the reverse for this stage. Just to simplify actually attacking in all directions, especially when you've got these things coming at you. Fuck me. That's a problem. Ah, shit. That's alright, I can survive this as long as I clean out all of the nucleus enemies. Oh, shit! Ooh, okay, right. Okay, good. Oh! And of course that one went round my bit device and through my force device and killed me. Yeah. Fuck's sake, yeah. And this stage is actually hard to recover in if you die at any point quite early on. Especially the purple ones, they like to chase you down. One of those. Ooh, shit! Okay, right. Take your time through this. You kind of want to wait here because there's another bit device coming as well. Incoming? There we go. Ooh, nearly. Shit. Okay. Oh, fucking idiot. That one's firing at an angle, so I have to be careful there. No, I don't need the second speed up. Fuck! Yeah, got in too. Nice. Whew. That is one of the most difficult bosses in the loop. Ooh. Lots and lots of extra lives. Actually lost count of how many I've got. I haven't died that much in this particular run. You mean Swiv? Yes, I do, but I don't really care for it, to be honest. Ah, you fucker! Okay, recovery time. Let's play this for the safety route, I think. Do I want to? Check for these things. Could have done with that speed up actually, shit. Star Fox I have as well, but I'm not really that bothered about playing it right now. Okay, I'll do a full charge here. See if this works. It does. There we go. Do it that way instead. Quite scary. Shit. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. All right. What the hell are those things? Okay. Two for loop. Shit. I wanna... Fucking Christ, I got crowded there. Shit. This is a problem. Yeah, this is actually a problem because... This recovery is actually one of the worst. Okay, there we go. I actually had to use the hyper to force the game to slow down enough for the first one. Okay. Extendo. Good device. Okay, I think I'm forced speed up here, which I'll take anyway because I need it. Fucking crashed into the floor, idiot. Right. Yeah, this bit is tricky actually because you need to be charging constantly. Yeah, I need to get rid of that one. Hyper beam, okay. I want the force device on the back. Okay, good. Oh, God damn it. Yep, got greedy of that. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about that one so much. Actually, there's a power-up route for this where you get blue last, I think. I was forced into that one. God. Yeah, definitely one of them back here. Hyper. My hand is actually hurting as well because I've been charging up constantly. Fuck, shit. Give me the force back, thank you. I can actually get rid of this phase here, thank you. Good, right. Oh, okay. Whew. Nice. Oh, you son of a bitch! You put me off completely. Fuck. Get rid of that one. Got it. Concern. Whoa, 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 I want that. I want that. I want that. Get in there. Fuck! Ah. Come on. Shit. Get on the back. Get on the back. Right. Okay, good. These things are firing out the turn now, though. Okay, good. Could go for those power-ups, but it's risky. Whoop. Okay. Sprite Mix, what's up? Danger! Oh my god. You fucking bitch. Trap. Fucking trap. Knew it. Okay, that's fine. Right. Whoop! Oh, okay. I like how this thing just starts moving immediately. Wide route here. Shit. Thought I had full charger. There we go. Motion sickness boss. 2-5 at least. I do need a weapon mode. Oh my god, yeah, this is where it gets really, really awful. Hyper beam probably is better. Yep. 2-5 though. Yeah, because of checkpoint milking, Zerst. Thank you for the GGs.